This is an announcement. I am now announcing my new website design for website design. And so if you are in need, in particular, you already have a website and you want to level it up. In particular, you want to make sure that your website can actually compete with the top of your industry. That's the kind of websites I help you design. And in particular, ones that are visual. So I want to walk you through my website and then give you an update on how you can reach out to me if you're interested. So website designs in particular are going to focus intently on who's the audience you want to serve. The people that I'd love to serve are people who want to be industry pioneers that help actually rebuild the Western civilization. So people who understand those core values. In particular, those values are biblical values, and I want to help those people grow and flourish, whether they're building a nonprofit like a church or a ministry, or they're building a for-profit like a business, small business, or even a large business. I would love to be there for you to help you with this process and to use my skills how God has gifted me. So there's an example of my work that I've done in the past here. I actually did this for a custom machining manufacturer here in Racine, Wisconsin, which was a lot of fun. I did this in parallel with Tate Media, who brought some of the video design. And so over the course of about 6 months, I helped them build this very engaging top of the industry website. Literally, this put them on the map when it comes to their particular industry. They have the best website now for their niche, this kind of custom manufacturing and routing. And so pretty much I gave them this really great design, visually responsive. I also have the opportunity to do logo designs if you're interested. And so I've had the opportunity to serve in that regard. I obviously have designed my own. This one is for a developer that I worked with, friend of mine from college. This is, of course, with Tate Media, who I partner with occasionally to do great work. And this is for my wife's business, a Neat Parakeet, and a neuropsychological consultants is one of the businesses she works for as well professionally. So your website is the cornerstone of your digital property. And so you really need to make sure that it really is the best representation of your company, and you want it to feel welcoming, you want it to feel fresh and updated, and you want it to really scream the values and intentions that you want to be known for, right? So you want people to come to that site and go, I am in the right place. These are the right people. They sell the right things, or they minister in the right way that I could join and be jumping in with that group. And so that is going to be, to get to that point, you need to actually find your brand story. And so that's where, how has God gifted you? How has God journeyed you to this point? And if you haven't done the deep-seated investigation of that, in particular how God's gifted you and brought you to this point, that's something I help you do, because that's really the foundation of the kind of design that I bring to the table when I design a website, and then even give you advice for potentially how you want to do this marketing that brings people to your website. That's the cornerstone. That's the foundation, is your story, the story that God is telling through you and through the people that work with you. So then I help you think about showcasing the particular uniqueness of your business in a way that is appealing to the people that you want to serve. And so that's another thing we start to really dig into in this process, is getting to know exactly who you want to serve and how they are best resonating with and how they best need to find that information. And then help you visually engage that audience. And that is not only through engaging visual design, but also great video content. It's something that I would really encourage you to put on your website as well, is great video content that can help bring people into the world that you are serving, and help them to know that you are the person for them, or potentially even to decide maybe you're not for them. And that's actually a really good and important thing too, is to be able to qualify the leads and the people that you want to work with or do ministry with. So that's something to be considering. Logo design in particular is another way to do this. It's probably the simplest way to upgrade your current brand, is to just upgrade your logo. And so that is a great opportunity for you as in this process, if you want to do website design, if you also have a logo that needs a refresh or you'd like a refresh, that's something we can take a look at together. I would love to help you out with that. So then I also do website, like I said, web video content, and I've got my pricing breakdowns right here. So you can visit my website, Storyscape Design, and take a look at that. The website design in particular is the foundation I build on Wix, and it's going to be visual design in particular. I give you the keys right after we're done. That's not everybody who builds. Unfortunately, a lot of people like to hold the website, and you have to come to the website design developer to do all the updates or anything on it. I give you the keys, and if you want me to get involved, we have a pricing set up at the beginning where you know exactly how much it's going to be and what we can do for what you need. On top of that, I make sure that I'm doing the build. I'm not going to outsource my work, especially to foreign countries. So you're not going to get all of your information that's been processed in here, especially your back-end information, put onto foreign companies, foreign countries. I don't do that. This is me. I'm America first, and I make sure that I design everything I build. So then also your brand strategy, as I mentioned at the beginning, this is really the foundation of everything we do. And I highly encourage you to do that because that is the foundation and allows us to be able to journey into a place where you can actually reach the people and get them resonating with you and excited to be a part of what you have to offer them. If you want to get to know a little bit more about my background, of course, you can either follow me on Facebook or X. And of course, a little bit here, a little bio I've written about myself. And ultimately, stake your claim online. That's the goal here. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me, of course, on Facebook. You can DM me or through X. You can DM me there. You can fill out my contact form if you visited my website, storyscapedesign.com, and put it what particularly is of interest to you. Go ahead and fill that out of what is interesting to you, and I'd love to be in contact. So if there's anything I can do, we can obviously have more conversations here on Facebook. Reach out to me. If there's somebody you already know that needs a website design, that is desperately in need for that design, you can send them my way. And one of the ways you can do that is by actually nominating their brand. And so if you go to the actual desktop version of the website here, you will see that I actually have an online form. You can click this right here, nominate a website for refresh. It's off the screen a little bit here because I expanded my screen for a full size. Nominate a brand that needs a visual refresh, and just drop the link of the website right here and upload a screenshot if it's a logo at all, and tell me where you found it. What's your relationship to the brand, and then just some basic details that help you understand are you actually doing this legitimately? Of course, just a legal thing there, and your email. And I would love to be able to just hear if you see a bad design website, it's like, wow, this person needs some help. Send them my way. I'd love to reach out to them and see if I can help them out. So this is what I've got to offer for you guys. This is what I do professionally. So I'm glad that you got a little more peek into my world professionally. Looking forward to more of these conversations going forward.